Hey guys, it's RJ with ZLINE Academy. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the autograph install on your new RA. First we're going to go ahead and show you how to take off these knobs and the knob rings. We'll get to the handle, the burners, and then lastly the foot covers. Should be pretty easy, so just follow along. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is just take this burner knob off. I like to pinch top and bottom and just pull straight back. It'll come off pretty easily. And this will give you access to the knob ring screws here. So I'm just going to take a drill, go ahead and get these guys off. And all of these knob rings are the same, even for the oven. So once you get all the knobs off, you can go ahead and just replace all of these. And just be careful to not scratch the range when you take these off. They are metal. The package for the new one, it's pretty much what you're going to see. It'll tell you range knob ring, and then go ahead and pull this guy out and line up the dot on top. Once you have that, you're good to go. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this screw in. Get it started with my fingers real quick. And then I can go ahead and screw the rest of that down. And I'm just gonna make sure I'm not over tightening this so I don't leave an indent where that ring is in case I ever end up replacing this. So from there, just gonna go ahead and take my new knob ring and just make sure that it says flame knob. And then I can go ahead and put that on the same way that I basically took it off. So I'm going to line up the off position to the top with this dot right here. So that should slide on pretty easily. And once that's on, basically you're just gonna repeat this exact same process with the rest of the burner knobs. And then we'll move on to the oven knobs. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and put these oven knobs on. I just wanna point this out. On the one side, you're gonna have your temp, and the other side, you're gonna have your function knob. So your package will tell you temp or function. I'm pulling out the temp knob first, and then very similar to the other knobs, you're just gonna make sure it's on the off position and have that facing straight up. And then move on to my function knob. And again, just find the off position on there and then go ahead and line that up to the dot on top. So that should be all there is to it when it comes to installing the knob rings and the knobs themselves. Again, just make sure you pay attention to which oven knobs you're putting on. You don't want to swap those on accident, but otherwise, let's go ahead and move on to the handle. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get the handle off now. I actually already loosened the right side of the range, so I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up this side, and then I'll show you what to do with the handle, and then we'll move on to putting together your new autograph handle to put onto this guy. So all we're going to do is take an Allen wrench, should be supplied with the autograph packaging, and you're just gonna go lefty-loosey here. You're gonna wanna get this screw on the inside of the handle almost all the way out. Just be careful with the Allen wrench to not scratch the range. It can be easy. It's really hard to get a drill in here as well. Otherwise you will end up rubbing or scratching the range. So if you have to do tiny quarter turns, that might be the best. But you don't have to get these things all the way off. Just enough to where the handle will slide off. And then we'll talk about the bracket behind there after. So that should be good enough. The handle will come off, and again, there's just two Allen screws here. and then on either side. But this bracket, you can go ahead and leave this on here. We'll reuse this when we put the new handle on. So let's move on to showing you how to put together your new handle. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this new handle put together. So when you get this guy, you're gonna just get a regular straight bar, which you will need to add the brackets onto. So pull this guy out. We can set this packaging aside. When you look at this bar though, you'll notice that one end does not have any slits or cuts in it. The other end will have 2 cuts in it. On this end, you're going to be putting the bracket on and a screw inside that goes inside this slit. So that can hold the handle so it doesn't rotate or anything like that. But I'll show you the brackets. So again, they'll come in these white foam packaging, or bubble wrap, I should say. And it'll just be the end. What you'll need to know is that there is a bracket inside here. What we're going to do, since we left the brackets on the range, is take that same Allen wrench and just go ahead and get these guys out. Again, since we already have a bracket on the range, we don't need to use this bracket. And you just need to go far enough to where this bracket will slide out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on the one side for now. And then the other bracket, the left side, we'll do the same thing with getting that bracket out. But then we are going to add a screw into that slit before we install it into the range, or onto the range. So in that packaging, you'll get another little bubble wrap packaging, and you're going to just take this screw out. And this is kind of the tricky part. So you're gonna have a hole in here. The screw's gonna go into that hole and through the slit on the handle. That, again, that's just holding the handle together so it doesn't rotate. I'm gonna use a long screwdriver. I found that's probably the easiest way, but let's go ahead and do that. All right, so just to get this handle back on, it's basically the same way we took it off. We're just gonna make sure that the flatter of the 2 sides of the handle is on top. You can go ahead and slide these onto the brackets and then go ahead and just use the same Allen wrench to get them back on. All right, so I just wanted to talk about the burners real quick, but with this particular range, it already comes with brass burners. When you switch to Autograph Edition, you will get brass burners if you had aluminum burners. If you already have brass, you don't have to worry about this, like this range. However, if you have aluminum burners, the brass burners go on the exact same way, so there's nothing to worry about there. It is as simple as taking off your old aluminum burners and replacing them with the correct size brass burner. But they, like I said, go on the exact same way, so not a big change there. But like I said, this one's already been done for us, so let's go ahead and move on to the foot covers. All right, so for the foot covers, they're gonna come in this bubble wrap as well. You'll take this guy out, and then on this side, that is where the bolt for the foot will go into. And you're basically just gonna sandwich this between the bottom of the range and the top of this leg. So you don't need to take the leg off entirely. I'm just gonna give it a few good turns and then try to seat that guy on there. And then once it slides on, you'll just go ahead and twist that leg back up to where it's not gonna move. And then just make sure that you level your legs off because it might have moved during this process. So just make sure the bottom of this is level and that this guy's not gonna wobble or anything like that. So I'm gonna give this one more good turn and then we're good to move on to the next side. All right, guys, so that should be everything that you need for the autograph install. Like I said, we did skip that step with the brass burners just because this one already had them installed. But if you do have aluminum burners, you do need to replace those with your brass burners that you get. Otherwise, that should be everything. So if you have any other questions or concerns, feel free to give us a call. Thank you. Have a great day.